Hey class, I hope you're doing well and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I know none of you are out there doing any Black Friday shopping because of quarantine, which made me really sad this year, but I hope that you're snagging some good Cyber Monday deals. I just wanted to make a quick video to answer a few questions and encourage you guys to hang in there for the end of the semester. I know it's really hard at this point in the semester, and this is where everybody really feels like giving up because I know that you have a lot of assignments coming your way at the same time. I know it's been a long semester and everyone is tired and you all have other stuff going on, but I just really want to encourage you not to give up, to keep plugging away, keep doing your best. It will pay off, okay? So even if you've gotten behind on your work, email me if you need to. I really want to work with you and I want to make this class work for you to get a good grade. Even if you can't get an A, even if you haven't turned in some work and maybe it's past the point where it can be accepted, there's still a lot of work in the semester that can be submitted for up to 80% credit so that you can get at least a passing grade in the class. And if you've had a decent grade and you're just kind of feeling burnt out, I just want to encourage you to hang in there a little bit longer. Keep doing your best work to get an A in the class. It really is important. I think these skills are helpful for you in life, and I think that this class is going to be very beneficial for you. And so just keep hanging in there. And if you are just one of those people who says, I don't even care, I want to throw up my hands and give up in the class, I usually have a couple people at this point in the semester who just kind of disappear. Don't let that be you. Don't give up, okay? Just take a deep breath, go eat something chocolate, drink some strong coffee, and keep on keeping on. We are in the home stretch. I know you guys can do it, and you're going to do a great job. I've been so impressed by your speeches. I've been so impressed by your online written work, your discussion boards, everything has been really, really good. And so I just want to, first of all, encourage you with that. Secondly, I want to address the quizzes. So I originally said that you could have until December 1st to finish all of your quizzes. I'm going to go ahead and bump that date to December 3rd. Okay, December 3rd is the new date that you have to have all of your quizzes in by. So I hope that helps. Obviously, if you're reading your textbook and if you're caught up on reading, that's going to be really helpful for you. You know, I know you guys can do this. And so just take a couple hours, plug away, get all those quizzes in. I deleted all the quizzes that I could. So I think it's only up through quiz 13. If you are someone who turned in all your quizzes on time or early, I'm going to give you extra credit. Okay? But if you're someone who has not done your quizzes, then please go ahead and log on and get those done. Don't let that take away from your grade. Okay? I have a lot of people who've not turned in outlines, and I know that outlines can be one of the more labor-intensive activities for this class, but they're pretty straightforward, and if you read chapter 11, it really lays out in a lot of detail what your outline should look like. The module has examples of outlines, and so I think that you should be able to figure it out pretty easily. And if you just dedicate a few hours, just try to set aside time. I know it's hard. Believe me, I have multiple kids. I'm teaching multiple classes. I get it. It is hard to find the time to do stuff like that. But again, just try to set some time aside, even if you have to work on it a little bit at a time, to turn those things in. So those outlines are really important, and I am missing a lot of those right now. The last thing I wanted to talk about is our small group assignment, and we are going to talk about that in our Zoom meetings this week, but I want to just quickly give you an overview of what's going to be expected in this assignment. So I am going to put you guys together in small groups, and then you're going to be responsible for contacting each other to schedule time to meet about this assignment. I would highly encourage you to use Zoom. I think if you try to do just text messages or just email or Google Docs, I think it's going to be too hard. And so I really find that my students are actually much more productive when they just schedule like a half-hour Zoom meeting as opposed to sending lots and lots and lots of emails back and forth. So I'm not the biggest fan of Zoom, but I really do believe it's more productive. So I would encourage you to do that. And what you guys are going to do is you are going to pretend like you are working for a major company. And it should be something like Apple, Google. I include Dunder Mifflin as one of your choices on there if you get that reference. But you're going to pretend like you're working for a really big company. Okay, and you're going to be working together as a group to come up with a new product, service, or app that is going to boost this company's revenue. And there's a lot more detail in the assignment, but you can be really creative here. I've had some really fun creative choices. And so you're going to come up with that service, and then you're going to decide together how it's going to be equitable, how you can appeal to your target audience and who your target audience is. You want to come up with ideas as far as how much you want to sell it for and who might actually do the selling, and how much it would cost to make. I know it's a fictional product, but you want to get as close to reality as you can possibly get. So you want to choose something. It can be creative and it can be new, but it can't be like totally crazy. Okay, so I've had people come up with ideas for like glasses that you could put them on and push a button and they would change the colors of the frames to match your outfit. Like, that was a great idea. I thought that was a really cool idea. But I've had other people who like came up with unicorn powder that you could put into the microwave and it would turn you into a unicorn. That's not really a good idea. You want something that's in the realm of reality and possibilities. And so you want to be able to answer questions if you were really in front of a board of directors about, whether or not this product would actually work. And so I do want to see creativity, but I do want to see kind of some aspect of realism. I want to see maybe a little bit of research to back it up and kind of a realistic price point. And so after you do that, you are going to work together to put together a visual aid. So that would be either a PowerPoint, or it would be, Google Slides or a Prezi presentation. And then I'm going to need a quick one sheet, which I will publish the one sheet, what's the word for it, template on Canvas so that you can use that to answer questions. And then I'm also going to distribute a worksheet that I want each person to answer individually, and it's going to discuss what each person contributed to the group assignment. Okay, so what did this person do? What did this person do? I am going to assign a leader for each group, but I want you to also talk about what role people played as far as leadership in the group. One thing we're going to talk about when we Zoom again is types of leadership that we see in small groups. So sometimes you see people who are appointed the leaders, and that's why they're leaders. Sometimes you see people rise to leadership because they have leadership skills. And so I want to see what roles each person played in your group, and I also want to make sure that everyone is doing their fair share. So let's be honest, small groups are often opportunities for people to slack off and rely on other people to do their work for them. That is not going to be the case this time, okay? You can't slack off and you can't rely on other people. You have to do your part or else you're not going to get a good grade on this assignment. It's very simple. And if you're still listening to this and you're kind of unclear about what this assignment should look like, I would encourage you to watch an episode of Shark Tank. Basically, I'm asking you and your small group to put together a Shark Tank pitch and then just create a little bit of information to go with that. So again, we'll talk about this more when we meet on later on this week, either Tuesday or Thursday, depending on what section you're a part of. But I just wanted to put this on your radar so you have an idea, and I'm going to be assigning you to your small groups before we meet, so that you guys are ready to work and you have 2 weeks to work on this assignment and get everything turned in. Again, it's very simple, but you do all have to make sure that you participate. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful day. Please enjoy the rest of your evening tonight, and make sure you're getting some rest and lots of water and all those things that you need to get through the end of the semester happy and healthy. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you.